Megan's just wondering if we know if any other countries are planning to be setting up any live webcams slash safaris. Not that she needs more cameras to watch, of course. I kind of agree. I don't know. I know that the Big Cat Diaries just a few weeks ago set up some stuff for live. I think they just did live for about 8 days on the Masai Mara. So yeah, I don't know if any more are planning to be up and running, and I think Graham's previous company, Africam, I think is still running somewhere, but I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So I'm sure other people are maybe thinking about it, and who knows, Graham might also have some thoughts about putting cameras at other locations as well, because Graham is always thinking. So yeah, I won't be too surprised. And yeah, we're coming down to the last few minutes here of the WeChat. So if you have any last minute questions that you want to ask us, feel free to do so by asking me in the chat room. Or once again, you can always send questions or comments to finalcontrol@wildearth.tv. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of go back to a little bit of the zebras right now. But yeah, it's always fun listening. And once again, yeah, you can usually catch me in the chat rooms off and on throughout the day, because I love coming in, because we have a great community and lots of people with great senses of humor. Thank you, Karen. She's also commenting that there's about 5 minutes left, so hurry up with your questions. But like I say, once again, if you aren't able to get questions in throughout the WeChat, feel free to email them or ask us again if we're on the chat room. And yeah, once again, for some of the viewers that I know have commented through email that you don't catch us live, but people record it and post it to where, yeah, you guys can send the questions in through the email to where, yeah, if it doesn't get answered on the Game Drive live, you might be able to, we'll try and answer it during the WeChat. And I believe that the Saturday evening chat went very well to where, yeah, now that the internet's back, I'm going to send Graham and Emily an email at one point to see how it went and see if we're going to try to make it a regular thing to where the next time we'll try it just a little bit after the game drive, so maybe 8 p.m. Central African time, which will make things a little easier for some of us, as well as, yeah, so it'll give you guys a better opportunity to ask questions and actually see something live rather than just recording, because, yeah, there's still just a slightly things different from being live and watching the recordings, but it's still a lot of fun. Yeah, that's true, Karen. Karen's commenting. Graham is always looking for new adventures, no telling what ideas he may have in his mind. Yeah, there's lots of stuff to where there's still in the back of our minds, mine as well, doing the Wild Earth infrared Juma, just getting some more night stuff to where from day one been thinking about that, to where right now we're just going to try and stay focused on the shows that we have got going now, getting the walks up and running really smoothly and everything. So, but yeah, so maybe in about a month's time or so, we might be starting another night program to where it looks like I'll be kind of the night shows here, doing WeChat, and then probably following that with the weird, but once again, not too sure of the format that will be, but we're still thinking about that. But there's other things going on right now that are a little bit more priority. So in about a month or two, we'll be bringing you that. Yep. So one of the things that is happening right now is we are working on expanding to actually being being broadcasted on the televisions in the UK. So that's kind of why things are a little bit busy right now on Graham's end, because he's getting things working and up and running for that. To where hopefully at the end of the year, yeah, we will be shown also on TV. To where, don't worry, everything's still going to remain the same on the website. So it'll be free to watch online, but just gives some other options for some of the other people to watch it in the UK. So yeah, so things will still remain the same. I mean, some of the websites might change around a little bit because we're in the process of kind of upgrading them as well. But yeah, so there might be just slight changes in the backgrounds, typically like websites do, just on occasion upgrade. Thank you, Karen. She's saying that we're better than Jay Leno. So yeah, yeah, I know it can be silly at times, but yeah, I guess it's probably a little bit more interesting for us. But yeah, wow, I still can't get over how the Saturday evening chat went with 41 people in there, and saw the giant owl there at the river, heard the frogs. So yeah, it was just really a lot of fun chatting with everybody, and it's hard to figure out what to do. And so that format might change a little bit because the next time we do it, I don't know if we'll be able to do it next Saturday because that's when we're taking the kids to Dixie. But I'm going to send Emily an email, and maybe the weekend after that, I believe that's November 1st, we might be back again doing that, to where I'll try that at 8 p.m. Central African Time, and that'll give us some time to blog about it, to get more viewers out there, to where if we do get a lot more people in the chat rooms commenting, I might not be able to say people's names. I might just kind of read and answer questions as I go along. So like if I was looking over here, I might just be, as questions come in, okay, just answering. Like right now, is it harder to focus with IR than it is with the normal camera? Yes, it is. But today I can mention that this is from Elizabeth. Yeah, with infrared it is a little bit trickier to focus. One with our infrared cameras that we have now, it doesn't have an LCD screen. It's an old, I believe, security type camera, so where we have it linked up, where we have to look at a small little, maybe 4-inch monitor that's on our vehicle, and that's always kind of flashing up and down, not really smooth, and so that's the challenge, getting it in focus normally. But also with infrared, any type of lights or movements also tends to kind of trick the cameras a little bit, and you have to keep focusing, and so it is a little bit hard. So with my camera, that's even the case with being able to record and the autofocus as well, because if any lights show up, to where I'm sure you've seen on the watering hole cams, if a game drive vehicle came by with the lights, it just all of a sudden goes out of focus or bright. So it is a little bit of a challenge to do infrared, but I'm always up for the challenge. That's kind of how I first started with video work, was with infrared then. So yes, always a little bit of a challenge, but that much better when you can get something a little bit in focus. And things won't be, with our equipment right now, and with infrared in general, you can't really get some of the almost sound like Christmas, but the crisp, sharp pictures, because it'll still be a little bit grainy or pixelated, just a little bit, just the way things are set up, but still just really amazing to be able to make out anything. And it is basically pitch black, to where the video camera and the infrared on the cameras is literally just a slight little red glow that you can see with the naked eye, but yeah, you can see that things are lit up really well, so it's just amazing. Yeah, looks like Shelly, our peer class, is saying that Wild Earth on the TV and the web, oh my God, we're never going to leave the house. Yeah, it seems like that's the general consensus of a lot of viewers, to where, like, I keep joking with all these different shows that we're coming up with. Yeah, we're just going to need to schedule a sleep basically for everybody, a schedule set time where nothing's going to be going on to maybe, give some more equipment a break, so that everybody can take a little bit of a break. Because yeah, it is addicting, to where, like I say, I'm technically on leave right now, I believe, but I'm still here and I'll still be around, and I might pop in to say hello throughout the 2 weeks. So yeah, it's really addictive. Yeah, okay. From Karen, hi. I just joined end of last week, and I'm absolutely fascinated by the wonderful pictures showing the lions, the buffalo kill. Never seen the close-ups. Has a question. Wonder why we don't see any vultures or hyenas or jackals at the kill stealing food from the lions. Thank you, Corinne, and welcome. Yeah, typically, like a lot of the larger predators do try to hide the kills from other predators. So a while back, when we had the Sandy Patch female lioness with a wildebeest kill, she hid it under a marula tree, also on a little bit of a mound, to try and get it out of the view of the vultures up above, as well as try to get away from the hyenas, which one morning, about the third morning, there was about 6 hyenas that had gotten to it, but it was an amazing encounter because both the hyenas and the lion kind of were relaxed after a little bit, which was amazing.